In August 2022, work in the construction industry was revised into 3 categories: civil engineering, building, and infrastructure and equipment. To work in the construction industry, you will have to pass the new Specified Skills 1 evaluation test. This video is for foreign personnel who want to work for a Japanese construction company as a specified skilled worker in the building job category. There are many different types of buildings in Japan. These include buildings that were built for people to live in and those built for people to work in. Shopping malls are a type of building that includes many shops and are where people go to shop on a daily basis. Office buildings are where people go mainly to do office work. Factories are buildings where people and machines work to produce various products. There are also buildings like hospitals, schools, libraries, and art museums. These are buildings where people gather that are open to everyone. Hospitals are buildings where people go to be treated for injuries and illnesses. Schools are buildings where children and students go to learn. Libraries are buildings open to everyone that let people read and borrow many books for free. Art museums are buildings where anyone can view artwork. There are also buildings designed for people to live in. These include single-family homes and housing complexes where many people can live. Buildings in Japan that were built a long time ago were made from natural materials. Wooden houses are built by measuring out materials, cutting them, drilling holes in them, painting them, and more, using various tools and equipment. Constructing a building involves following a blueprint, with various craftspeople coming into work one after the other. Buildings in Japan have long been built with a large amount of natural materials, such as wood and dirt. In recent years, buildings in Japan have been made with materials such as concrete, steel, and resin. Modern buildings are made with materials such as concrete, metal, and synthetic resin. This has allowed for buildings that are larger and taller with more space. This means more people are now able to use these buildings. Buildings such as apartment buildings and schools are now designed to be more convenient to use. While building methods and materials are different now than they were in the past, the process is the same. Buildings are made by following a blueprint and completing each step accurately, one by one. In this way, constructing a building requires people from various different professions to come together and follow a plan. Buildings are structures made of groundwork, pillars, floors, walls, beams, roofs, and more. When constructing buildings, the site for the building must be surveyed. After surveying is complete, the location of the building is set. Once the location is set, the groundwork for the building will be laid. The initial work involves digging up the ground and laying the groundwork that will serve as the foundation of the building. The second step is to build the framework of the building, work that involves transporting and laying down building materials. The third step is to build the skeleton of the building. The work involves connecting reinforcing bars by cutting, machining, and assembling them. Next, the building is given structure. The work involves laying the groundwork, building the framework for walls and floors, and pouring concrete. Next comes the design for the exterior of the building. The work involves laying down scaffolding for people to walk on, laying down sheet metal for the outer walls and roof, and processing various other materials. The work to finish up the building includes painting the pillars and walls, building the foundation for the walls and floors, finishing up the walls and floors, and building the foundation and waterproofing the roof. The building work described thus far is the process of constructing a building by following a blueprint and having people of many different professions working together. In building construction, people of many different professions come together to construct a building. The process of constructing a building involves people of various different professions. These all fall under the umbrella of building construction. Take the test for the building category if you would like to work in the building job category of the construction industry.